get back to what I was talking about, eth.digipools.org. Now, this is for Ethereum mining, but it's really digipools.org, and they have several different pools for you to choose from within their little ecosystem. They're all ETH hash based. They're for ETH, the ETH hash algorithm, which mines Ethereum. But then you've heard me talk about Callisto before. I've mined Callisto on here at clo.digipools.org, Ethereum Classic, Elysium, Expanse, UbiQ, which some people have been talking about a lot. There's been a lot of some chitter about that recently. I have not explored what that's all about, but I keep hearing UbiQ here and there. So they've got several different pools to choose from, but I came here for Ethereum hashing, and like I said, I've also done Callisto. Why did it end up staying here at digipools.org? I've been to a lot of other pools, and I, believe me, I'll jump around and try other pools too. But I am a data guy. I love data. I love to receive data. I love to receive data in all the different ways that I could possibly receive data. If you can give me the exact same data, but in like 2 or 3 different formats, that's just heaven to me. And what I found over here when I just stumbled into this pool one day just for the hell of it is, do they feed my desire for data? I love these people. Like, every single chart has data, and yet the website doesn't look like crammed or clobbered or anything like that. So the payout threshold here at this pool is 0.1 Ethereum. So when you get 0.1 Ethereum's worth of payouts, then they'll pay to your wallet. Tells you how many miners are online, and what your the pool's hash rate is, right? So it says it right here, just in a number, 919.57 mega hash. But then down here, there's a graph, and it shows a graph over time. So someone with a lot of hash power, or a couple of people may have jumped in here when it was a little bit higher, dipped down, back up a little. This lets you know what's been going on for the last 24 hours or so. It shows you how to connect. It has links to the mining programs here, whether in Linux or Windows versions. And then it even has some examples of what you need to type in those mining programs to make sure that you get rolling with the pool. That's extremely helpful, and they did it all without having to have like a big, long, drawn out written paragraph or a whole different like website page for that. Really well done. So that's like the basic when you just click on the main thing, right? And then when I clicked over here on miners, you can find yourself when you know your wallet address that you're paying out to, and then you get stats for yourself. How many workers are online, and I've got my 5 cards that are mining as one worker. It shows me your round share. This is very important here. This tells you what % of the payout you're going to get when we hit. It shows you how much of % of the work of everyone in the pool put together that you're putting out, and then it gives you an estimate about how much you would make a day on average. I'd make 0.005 Ethereum with $6.22 a day, which of course I'm blowing that average out. And it shows you up here in the first part, immature balance. If you make a hit, you get Ethereum block is solved by your pool. It'll start in immature balance until a certain number of blocks have gone by and confirmations. It'll go to pending balance. Pending is if you have less than 0.1, then it'll just hold it there and keep stacking other payments until you get to the 0.1 Ethereum, and then it'll pay off. And it'll tell you in the last 24 hours how much you've been paid, which is 0. Then it'll show you the total that this pool has paid you overall, and you'll see 1.25 Ethereum. And so what that meant is because I got paid, what was it, on the last one, I got paid 1.255. This is the only payment I've gotten from this pool. But notice down below, it takes the total amount that is paid you, and and multiplies it times the current price, right? And when I hit, it was about $1,000 each, and now it's $1,243. So that $1,200 payment I got is actually now worth $1,561. So I'm even happier. It's amazing. But yeah, so it'll show you your hash chart rate, and this is neat too. It gives you a little bit more than a 24-hour look. No, about a 24-hour look on your hashing and how it was going. If you see that little dippity doo right over here, that's called Windows Update Nightmare. Windows Update has been updating like crazy on all my machines. On my mining rig, it did it like twice and had multiple restarts, and then I had to reset my settings on the AMD Radeon software for the mining, having the right setups, and that took time. So that's that little empty space is right there. And if you all these little dots here is that when you find a share, it just adds it at the very top corner here, and it's like a scrolling scrolling conveyor belt showing you like your production in terms of little dots in this area. And it shows you that I've given 1,489 dots, basically shares, out of the last 1,200. And in total, I have been hashing 26,000 shares, looking for the new one since the last one. So that's really neat too, to kind of see a bird's eye view, and then also kind of just to see it like this as dots in a space. And then right at the bottom here, you can see your own personal stats for your rewards, your payouts, and things like that. So it's just I just love the setup of it. So as a quick note, another small pool I found just recently is called Cryptonote.Social. And Cryptonote.Social is where I'm doing my Monero mining. So like when my HP Mini that runs 24/7 is running, it mines Monero all the time. That's that 1.5K hash rate that you see right here. And when I'm not using my PC box, which I'm using to record right now and to edit and do all those things, and it turns on when that Ryzen 7 3700X kicks in, that hash rate goes up to about 9,000 hash, 9K hash on the Monero, and really happy. And just recently, I got paid out, 0.017992 Monero for hashing there for a while. So it's a really interesting site. They have a kind of a unique setup of how they pay. I think it's set up to reward loyalty, but it's different from the PPLNS. And they bank found blocks, and then they don't pay right away for them. You get paid from older ones, but you get a slight premium for doing it, for hanging on and waiting. It rewards you for being loyal and staying there. And one of the things I really liked about this site is that it just has a whole bunch of people, probably all just using their little one, CPU in their machine. But it's a whole lot of smaller efforts building for this pool. There are, I think, 2 or 3 at the top, 3 or 4 that have something a little bigger. They may have like multiple machines with really nice fat CPUs mining on Monero. But overall, in terms of the Monero universe, if we go check it out, over here on miningpoolstats.stream, if we go and find them, here we are, 29th, the 29th biggest one out of about 50 or so that are here, and you can see that there's just some massive pools up at the top, right? So we're a much smaller operation over here at Cryptonote.Social, but again, nice clean interface, and I think it's full of smaller miners, which I like, because I think that there's more of a sense that we all need each other. We're all in it together. I'm not a farm with 5 million processors. I can just do it on my own. No, we need to band, and we don't have to be in the top 10, because again, our payouts will be better when we get them. So I'm enjoying that as well. So Cryptonote.Social for Monero mining is where I'm at right now, and you might want to check it out. So that's going to be it for today. I just want to let you know, really enjoy talking to you guys weekly here on this channel. And if you like the content that you're getting from me and you think it's valuable, please, I can't stress enough that it is imperative that we satisfy the YouTube algorithm gods. And the way we do that is, clicking the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed already, please click on that subscribe button, and then the little notification bell next to it, click on it and click all. That way you get notified when a video of mine goes live. And I look forward to seeing you next week.